Why am I still so sleepy? I slept so much. Remember, in 36 years Harry's American-born child will be able to run for president. Way to play the long game, King George III. You'll be back. Brunswick family loses everything in a fire except a Bible. Seems a little passive aggressive if your God allows your house to burn down and he leaves his business card. This is the best screensaver because every time I get a notification Kanye holds it up for me. You're such a disappointment. Color of your t-shirt plus object to your right equals your superhero name. Red. Beautiful transformation. He was eating my behind and his nose accidentally touched my butt, so I clenched my cheeks and said, "Got your nose." Haven't heard from him since. Wife remarries her husband as she falls in love with him again after losing her memory. You used to like it. If you ever see a girl walking alone at night, don't walk towards her. That may scare her and it's really creepy. Instead, sprint on all fours at her. This makes you resemble a friendly dog. Girls love dogs. She will know you're there to protect her and she will feel safe. Men enjoy mentally unstable women more, study says. Don't stick your D in crazy, but she's so hot. A rural Japanese town under siege by monkeys is defended by 3 elderly women armed with their guns who call themselves the Monkey Busters. I would binge watch the hell out of this if it was an ongoing reality show. Drum lessons for children. Option number 1. For $25 I will teach your child the basics of drumming such as proper technique, sight reading and good overall musicianship. Weekly 60-minute lessons. Option number 2. For $500 I will insult and discourage your child to the point that they'll never touch a drumstick again. You can just put an end to that shit right now. 1 8 to 10-minute lesson. When the ceremony has been over for hours and you remember you didn't take the baby out of the water after the baptism. According to Charles Bukowski, sadness is caused by intelligence. The more you understand certain things, the more you wish you didn't understand them. When your girl says you have better X moves than her ex, do not compare me to my father. New lawyers watching their first client get sentenced to my mom. At the end of a rainbow you will find your true meaning in life. Iranian refugee who inspired the terminal inside Paris airport. Was he terminally ill? Okay, I'll see myself out. If I'm wearing a bikini, where do I put my pokeballs? Teehee woman's secret. Why don't you come over? I can't. Cops are looking for me. They say I killed 2 people. My mom and dad aren't home. About that. People in their 20s broke but partying like animals. People in their 40s with a lot more money but also health issues and responsibilities. Just took my plan B with Red Bull. That baby's gonna get its wings one way or another. Me doing actual crimes in video games. Me choosing a dialogue option that's rude in video games. When your mom doesn't let you crusade with your friends. Do you think buying Swiss land is a good investment? I have 24-year-old. Are you planning on trading the 24-year-old for the land? Do twins have same length? No, my kid's dad and my husband are identical twins but husband's much bigger. Arizona middle school teacher resigns under pressure after graphic only account surfaces. The Arizona teacher says the account was her family's only way to survive due to her low teacher salary. Ever since I started drinking power steering fluid, my life has taken a turn for the better. Riding a Nissan. Riding a Nissan. What activities cause cancer? The following are also associated with an increased risk of advanced height, high body mass index, low physical activities, low tomato sauce consumption, high calcium intake, high linoleic acid intake, African American race and a positive family history. Dolly Parton receives $100 million award from Jeff Bezos. Amazon reportedly plans to lay off about 10,000 employees starting this week. I'm not a corrupt cop, I'm an undercover criminal. Owners are sweet after grooming, they give him some treat. Yum yum, cousin Jared tastes good. Fun fact, if you pour yogurt on it will decompose faster. Don't ask how I know this fact. As my guitar teacher once said, any and every rock song that mentions snow is definitely about rain. So yeah, I would say most songs about snow, lol. And since we have no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Frosty the Glowman. Lebanese ex-star and activist auctions off infamous glasses. The DNA residue on the glass is cloning an army. And if her mother ejects you to then go for her father. And if her father ejects you to then go for the dog. Logan Paul is the kind of dude to fail a DNA test. What is bros type? College brochures. Love is strong, but the engine is stronger. People who go up steps two at a time. Champions who go down steps two at a time. Me about to go down hundreds of steps at a time. I'm hell and just discovered I can fit way more dino nuggets in my air fryer if I put them vertically. Just had a great idea for series. Great idea, if you air fry the long enough you can fit way more in one it. So I told my teacher, get this, if a person who does art for a living is called an artist, right? And he says yes, then I go, and a person who does science for a living is called a scientist, right? The teacher goes yes, so I say, well, what the F is a racer called? Andrew Tate, Tristian Tate, Steve will do it, Tekashi 69. We are all cancelled. This is what happens when a can of Axe body spray makes a wish to be a real boy. The song being called Finale makes it way better. Are you a reffing grass block by any chance? I will replace every bone in your body with gummy bears. What aliens do on Earth? What humans do on Mars? Hee space p***s. They banned wristwatches. No one knows what the reason was. It's a gateway clock. Before you know it, people will start bringing pocket watches, then wall clocks, then grandfather clocks, and before you know it some kid walks in with Big Ben. Then what do you do? Exclusive. Jeff Bezos says he will give most of his money to charity. Amazon reportedly plans to lay off about 10,000 employees starting this week. Today was fun. Hug her. Hi-oh. Bill Gates named Microsoft after his p***s. I wish we could go back in time so I could buy you. That Subaru has probably seen more dirt time than any of those trucks. Straight facts, they are all pavement princesses. Banks, after they learn it's illegal to force someone else to pay a person's debt. I say we get an old guy who is about to go give him all our debt, and when he's gone so is all the debt. Ta-da! Dude just invented Christianity. We can now create life without the need for eggs. Imagine being born this way then getting in a roast session in grade school. Tommy, I know you artificial talking. How you get made in a whole lab and still ugly. Let's play a game. One of the drinks is poisoned. What are you doing? Listen to the rules first. In a few hours the 8 billionth person will be born. Not if the existing number were to go down by hundreds of thousands in an instant for some unforeseen reason. You look like Mark Zuckerberg. How could we have been so blind? HelloFresh accused of using coconut milk obtained from monkey labor. Limited time offer. Get up to 20 meals free on your HelloFresh order today. What can you say during X but also at a family dinner? I'm about to side of my dog LMFAO. Burglar breaking into my house at 3 AM. They don't know I just lost 10 ranked matches in a row. I will ban Cassante in every single league game I play. I will never play with or against this champion. You don't want a champ who has 3.2k HP, 260 armor and magic resolution to ult and get 110 AD and 18% omnivamp just to get one-shotted by everything. Now I'm just pissed. Forbidden fight. Elon Musk. By the way, I would like to apologize for Twitter being super slow in many countries. App is doing more than 1,000 poorly batched RPCs just to render a home timeline. As the former tech lead for Timeline's infrastructure at Twitter, I can confidently say this man has no idea what the F he's talking about. You use centimeters to measure your D. I use kilometers to measure my D. We are not the same. Your mum last night. Not funny, mate. She sorry. I didn't know. After seeing your tiny hashtag new profile pic. I'm sorry for your accident, but you look like a thumb. That's for jump rope exercising. Of war. The family BBQ is gonna be fun. Chinese kid on Christmas getting the same toy he made 5 hours ago. To beat the 5p bag charge, just say no and bring your own. Getting people to do this is literally the whole point of the charge, you chillax. Jeff Bezos pledges to donate majority of his $124 billion fortune to fight climate change and unify humanity. Someone got visited by 3 ghosts last night. Every part of his face shows a different emotion. Blue Buffalo. LMAO. I found a human finger in your dog food. You catch yo girl in C9 with this dude, what you doing? Taking her place. Swearing can give you an increased sense of calm, control and well-being.
Spare change. Spare change, ma'am.